I'm so grateful that not only do I get to connect with you today and we get to move forward together in all our wealth areas and get wealthier both relationally, and I'm hanging out with my son today who was having me do a little jig. He told me to lighten up, and so relationally he makes my life wealthier. And then of course we get to move forward together also physically, which was also part of the jig. That actually helps me physically. You're like not moving there, buddy. Yeah, move a little. That was pretty stiff. Pretty stiff for a guy who's usually mentally very agile, which is the other area that we've been moving and growing and learning together in. And then also, of course, mentally. Did I say mentally already? Because then there's also spiritually. And then, of course, financially. And financially is always, I think, what we think about when we think about wealth, and it's just really one little tiny area.
It's a pretty big area, actually.
Yeah, but it's
not
not
tiny, because it affects all the areas, just like all of them affect it.
Right, so it works together, and I often think people put financial ahead of the others. And that's why I will tend to minimize it and maybe go to the extreme on that side, thinking, and you're absolutely right, Ryan, it fits into all of them and they all fit together. And even our languaging does that. And just before we decided to connect with you today specifically, we were talking about words. And we were talking about one of my favorite words and a favorite word of one of my team members, Lana. And our favorite word happens to be beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And every home is actually, most.
Not all the homes. Most of them.
Many of them are beautiful. And so that word kept coming up. And Ryan had some really neat observation, not just around the word beautiful. In his family, he uses the word
cute.
Cute.
So we use the word cute like all the time with my kids, with my wife. It's just like 100 times a day. If you're in our house, you'll hear cute.
You so do.
We do.
Your little girl, cute.
Yeah, she's
cute, 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 cutie. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And you become deaf to the word.
You do. Which is unfortunate because then for two reasons. One is it loses its power.
Yeah.
So cute is no longer as effective because it's just kind of what we do. And then secondly, it also blocks out certain people. And so if I always use cute, people that don't relate to cute won't be able to relate to what I'm trying to tell them.
Right. So same thing when you're looking at a real estate ad. If it says beautiful
all the time, and all the ads say it,
right, or the majority, then if you're not somebody that resonates with beautiful, you're not even going to really resonate with that house, even though it may be
a great house.
A great house. Pretty neat. And that's not a concept I had thought of, because even when we were talking about why not overuse words, I said things more like, well, it just sounds like you don't have a lot of intelligence. Like, that wasn't meant to be rude, because you can't use different words. So grab the thesaurus and let's learn some more words. And that was kind of the perspective I brought to the table. I know, maybe not that nice, but that was my perspective. Okay, just like if it's the word I use all the time, it's like, do you not have anything else? And then I also did say I became oblivious to the word, and I didn't notice that we were using it a lot because it's one I use a lot. So it just is comfortable, it feels like home to me. So that's the other neat thing when there is a word you use a lot, I call it your power word. What are your power words? And so I'm going to ask you that question today. What are your power words? Just for today, watch, like observe with your mind's eye, because we know that we are constantly aware of what we're thinking and what we're doing, even when we're thinking and doing it. Our brain just has this amazing capacity, multiple advantage perspective, or advantage multiple perspective, I think is how it goes. And it lets us capture what's important to us. So as you go through your day today, think about, and just in the back of your, back here, it works, your reticular activator, tune it into your favorite word. Become aware, and then comment and share what your favorite word is.
And I want to go one step deeper. Share what it is, and then share how it's affecting the people around you.
Ah, that's smart. So then I'm going to add a third. Now pull a thesaurus out, which we could do on our phones in a minute, and look up what are other words, what are synonyms for that word, and other words that would allow you to just expand the experience, maybe not even for yourself, except I suspect it would expand it for yourself, and expand it for those in your world. Do you have a fourth one, Ryan?
I do, but I'm not going to do it.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Okay, we can do it another day.
No, we'll do it. So
Okay.
the fourth one is, once you find those other words, use them and see the impact it's having and how it's showing up differently for them and for you.
Wow, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That is a lot. So we better do a quick little summary.
Okay.
Let's see if we can, because if we can't, that means
I can.
you can't. Okay, so number one.
Step one, look at your life, see what words you're using repeatedly again and again and again. Could be your favorite word, doesn't have to be.
No, but and look for only 1 to 3.
No.
If you're looking for more than that,
one's enough.
one's plenty,
Yeah.
and yet you may become aware that you have up to, well, you probably have a lot more, except there's probably 1 to sort of 5 words that are very prolific in your conversation.
Right.
So become aware of those and then select one initially. One, like one, okay?
See how it's showing up for the people around you, including yourself.
Yeah.
Number 3 is get a thesaurus, can't speak, and find out some other words that you could use instead of. Use those words and see how it then impacts. So it's more than 4 steps, but we'll go there.
Yeah, we'll go there. So it sounds like a almost simple 4 steps.
Yeah.
And then step number 5, comment and share the stories. And then also share this video, because as you share it, what you're going to find is your life is going to be enriched because other people that you know and love and care about will take it on. So we're going to continue to move forward together. Today the focus is pay attention to the one word, that you use frequently. And you are absolutely beautiful and
Cute.